I post in a lot of different groups, and I saw that you followed me, but I didn't know you followed me from like the YouTube group. So what's your channel about? 6:40 p.m. Okay, that's not too late. Dang, he has his slide out. He don't give a fuck. Hold on, let me plug my phone in while we're just sitting here. My channel is random and I travel a lot since I retired from the military after 20 years last year in the Army. Wow, congratulations. That's really cool. It's more like random stuff that I do, honestly. Are you bored after spending 20 years? Are you bored with your free time? How old is your son? No, I keep myself busy. Have you ever been in an RV before? I'm only asking because before we got this RV, I'd seen RVs before, but I had never been inside of one before. And I definitely didn't know how they worked. Traveling and a bunch of family helps out in different states and military friends who retire or still live. That's good. Wait, so where are you originally from? Because I know you said you were in South Carolina. My son is 10 years old and 4'7". Jesus. Listen, there's a 9-year-old that joins my live often. I think he's from Texas. He's from Texas, he said. And he said that he's 5'4". He said he's 5'4". I mean, I try not to believe everything I see on the internet, but these kids are big. But I'm really excited because where we're at right now, I'm finally gonna be able to get all of the nail supplies so I can do my nails, and that's gonna be something else that I can do live. Born in South Carolina, but raised in Southern California. I'm a military brat since Dad retired from the Marine Corps after 20 years. Damn, that kid is big. I know, right? He plays basketball, right? And he told me it's crazy. I have a lot of young kids that join the live. They be telling me their whole life. But he said that he had a basketball game and he won. And so now I call him LeBron. I have liked and subscribed. Thank you, Ashim. You'll catch me later. Okay. I'll talk to you later. The nail supplies would be a good video too. He better win at that age. I know, right? 5'4". Dang, that's a big kid. That's a big kid, honestly. Wait, so Southern California, I'm trying to think. We've already done this twice now, but we drove from Washington all the way down the Pacific Coast Highway. And yeah, so we've been all through Southern California. And then we were supposed to stay at this Tijuana campground, but we got there and we were like starting to unpack everything. And this lady pulled up and she was like, "Oh, we're closed." So yeah, we've been all along the border. But now we're in Texas, and I like Texas, but it's a very we're from like originally we're from like Illinois slash Indiana slash Michigan, like just the Midwest in general, and gardening is legal out there. My son is supposed to be 6'2" when he gets older. Is that how tall you are? Oh, they were closed. Damn. Yeah, and it looks so cool. Look at Leo. Papa boy. Hi. You're 6'1". I'm 5'8". I used to be 5'9", but I shrunk. I shrunk with age. But yeah, sometimes I don't really stay on here long. Sometimes I'll stay on here for like 30 minutes. Like last night, I went live for 30 minutes and it gave me 10 hours of watch time. 10. So I don't understand. You're tall for...
We're taking
Huh?
It's hot already. And we're just going to take off and go to Galveston.
Why? I thought we were going to the Vietnamese place.
Yeah, I know. Because the hold on. Let me see something real quick. Because let me see something real quick. Because if Galveston is only like 30, 40 minutes from here, we're gonna come back here. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me see something.
Listen, as long as I get my nail supplies.
No, we're not going to Galveston yet. It's an hour and 9 minutes.
Yeah, hold your horses.
So we're gonna wait.
Big dog.
Okay, we'll wait. But I'm just still looking at places.
I know, right? 10 hours is really good, but then there's sometimes where like I'll go live and it'll literally be like 2 hours, because sometimes there's people in the chat that like they're regular, so we'll just be going back and forth. Like there's one of my friends, I'm surprised she's not here right now. She has 2 daughters and I'm always like calling them my cousins because they're around my age. How big is your gaming screen? It's 31.5. So you know what's so crazy is that last night I finally plugged in the desktop. And do you know anything about computers? I'm like, wait, before I finish this story. Mine is like that too on live, since it goes up and down. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, so you know something about computers. Okay. So, you know how, like, I think this is a graphics card. Like, the like, they're like really skinny and kind of like long. It's like a cartridge, kind of. I think that's the graphics card. Okay, yeah. So back in the day, well, this computer is a little bit older, but it's like a gaming one, and last time when I moved and I plugged everything in, the tower was starting, but there was no display on the monitor. So that's what was happening again. So I think it's just like when you know, because we're in this RV and it's like shaking a lot. So I think it kind of like gets loose. So I finally remembered to do that, and I like unclicked it and then clicked it back in to make it, you know, secure again. And so after that, the computer screen finally turns on, and it's fucking cracked. It's cracked. But the good news is, yesterday was Black Friday, so they had a lot of good deals, right? So we went to Sam's Club, and they had this monitor. I want to say it was like 170. Yeah, I want to say it was like 170. And then when we went to go check out through the app, it was only 119. It was only 119. Yeah, Black Friday came right in time. Shout out to Sam. But yeah, now we get to set that up. And I'm very excited because it's one of those like curved monitors and everything. The last one was a curved monitor too. It hurt to throw that motherfucker away. It hurt. It hurt to throw it away. He was like, "Are you sure it's broken? Like there's nothing you can do to fix it?" I'm like, "I'm sure. It's not worth it to fix." Because, you know, honestly, like, say with that one, if I would have taken it to get fixed, at minimum, I feel like they're gonna charge me at least like $70 maybe. And for a brand new one.
This one's very light.
Curved screens are nice. Yeah, exactly. This one's very light. I'm gonna, maybe I'll do like an RV tour or an RV walkthrough. So above here, there's a mounted TV, and we're thinking about like either just taking that TV off and putting that one on, or I don't know. We're gonna figure something out and just mount the TV, mount the monitor up here, and then just be able to go live from this section, because all back here is like the whole RV, so I can go live from there. And I have a really nice webcam too. Like honestly, I feel like sometimes the webcam has better quality than my phone, and I have an iPhone. Yeah, just buy a new one. Yeah, I don't really understand what the curved screens are really for. I used to game, but I still don't really like, I don't know. What iPhone do you have? Auntie's getting old. I don't know. It works. It's like within like the last 2 or 3 of them. All right, man. Don't start with that Android, the Android shit. Hey, it's so funny. So, I do mobile home investing, right? And on Instagram, one of like someone I met, he does mobile home investing too, and we've had a couple of conversations before. He's really cool, but one time he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey," mind you, we always go back and forth with each other. So he reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, I have a question for you." And so I sent him the link for like my online store, and I was like, "Go on ahead and like book a call, like pay me type shit." And I was like, I'm just playing. So we talked on the phone for a minute, and I, you know, solved this problem for him. And then he's like, at the end of the call, he's like, "What's your Cash App? I'm gonna send you money to buy you coffee," because he like knows that I drink coffee every morning. So when he sent it on Cash App, he was like, "Here is for an iPhone charger," because he knows how bad he knows how bad the iPhones always die. Like every time it was like a class, right? So every time that we'd be in the class, like I'd be like, "Oh, let me go get my charger." He'd be like, "Yeah, the iPhone's always fucking dying." So yeah, Me and Android users, we don't get along. No, I'm just kidding. Man. Yeah, he's crazy. He's from California, but he went overseas to play basketball. That's good. He helped you out. I don't need a charger as I am charged. I'm charging right now. What's your Instagram? It's the same as this one. I do have a old Instagram, but I'm trying to like I'm only using the one with this name to like boost it more. Yeah. It's been a lot, but this has been the most effective way to gain followers so far for me. How old are you? I'm 30. I'm gonna be 31 next month. You're 43? Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense because you were in the military for 20 years. Dang. No, it's next month. Happy belated birthday. It's next month. It's next month. You're early. My birthday is December 23rd. It's 2 days before Christmas. When's your birthday? Everyone thinks I look like my late 20s or 35 though. August 30th. So you're a Virgo? Black don't crack. Yeah. People tell me I look like I'm like in my early 20s. I'll never forget like years ago. I was so scared. So I used to take an Uber home from work when I lived and worked in Chicago. And one time I got in the Uber and the guy was like, "Ma'am, I have to ask you a question and like don't get offended." And I was like, "Here we go. Like this guy's about to be a creep." And he was like, "Are you over the age of 18?" And I was like, "Me?" I mean, this was years ago. I'm trying to think of when I worked there. Was it before 2020? Yeah, it was probably around 2020. Yeah, yeah. I was offended. I told him, I said, "I'm old and bitter." I think, no. I think I was like 26 or something. Maybe 25, 26. But you're right, black don't crack. That's what I always tell everybody. So, while I was in the gas station. Oh, so on the back of the RV, sorry, this just reminded me of it. So I got a scratch off and I did not win. But while we were there, all of a sudden, like, YouTube starts going off with notifications. And this guy was like, "You should do a separate recording video on the type of nails you get." Yeah, I don't. So that's like why we are doing the desktop. So I can like actually go through and trim down some of the lives because I do not want to be held accountable for my. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I did not win. But it was a guy who commented, and he was like, get off. He was like, get off the road or something, like, don't drive again, or I can't remember what he said, but who the fuck has the time? Like, thank you for typing out my long name on YouTube to then go watch a video to then leave a hate comment. I appreciate you. Like, because that's the thing. So we're in Texas, right? And some of these roads, well, in their defense for this road, they were doing construction, but it was really strange because half of the road was blacktop, and then half of the road was like the old road, but then it had like those like raised bumps for like the, I don't know, but he was like, stop swerving or something like that. And I wanted to tell him, like, man, you need to pay your taxes so they can fix these fucking roads, honestly. Hi, David. Good morning. You know what I'm talking about with the raised bumps. Yeah. We first saw them when we were in Washington, and I was like, I told Hugh, because it was like one of the first states we saw them in. I was like, yeah, because Washington has a really bad drug problem. And I was like, yeah, it's probably because the people be nodding while they're driving, and they have to hit it to wake up. My eyes are hazel. Typical mixed kid shit. Hey, speaking of this guy, I went inside of the truck stop, and I was like picking out a snack, and this older black dude came up to me, and he was like, I just wanted to let you know you look like my niece. And I said, without even like missing a beat, I said, yeah, all of us mixed kids look alike. He started laughing. Washington does. I used to be stationed there at Fort Lewis, Washington. It's sad, honestly. It's very sad. But they're also like, that's the most aggressive homeless I've seen. The most. She said we all look alike. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny too because I'm not the only mixed one. Like, I have 2 different sets of cousins that are mixed too. But my one cousin, James, he's always like, man, you don't even look black. Like, always talking shit. So then he asked his friend, we were all hanging out, and he asked his friend, and his friend's like, yeah, I could tell. Where are you going? Nowhere yet. We just went and got coffee, and we are currently parked. Here, let me show you. David is, what's David? David, are you from? David's from Armenia, I think. But yeah, there's another guy over here parked. And then these people are sleeping in their car. Oh. Me, I'm everything. I am Mexican and black. And then it's funny because we did like the ancestry DNA, and which I'm kind of regretting now because they're selling all of that information. Like, they said, like, when you submitted the information that they weren't gonna sell it, and now all of a sudden they're selling it. Like, they're selling the company, which in return means that they're selling the data. I wonder if you can submit for them to like delete my file. You know what I mean? Romania, Armenia. Yup. Yep. Yeah. But then again, also like I think I like watched one TikTok about that, and then didn't do any further research. So like I don't know if that's actually true. So don't take my word for that. But you should be able to. Yeah, that's on my list of things to do, I guess. I'm putting everything off until I'm rich, and then I'm just gonna like hire a personal assistant and then have them help me with that. That's the goal. I had a personal assistant before. I had a couple. And the first one, but it was like through an agency. And the first one was so bad. She didn't do shit all day. I was like, damn. I haven't went live in a week since Thanksgiving week. You have to. You have to, you have to, you have to. There's a girl on my feed, and it's weird because I don't think I even follow her, but she always shows up on my feed. And you know what? I probably should follow her. But her name is Dodash, like instead of DoorDash, but it's like Dough, like money dash. And she's always talking about how like fast she got monetized, and like she's always like showing like her pay and everything from YouTube. And I'm just like, well, fuck. I should, like, it motivates me to get online. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, how bad could it be? And I like going live too because I don't have to edit it. You saw her today and yesterday. Yeah, she's very consistent. Very consistent. But, I mean, the thing is that she came up quick. Yeah, see, the thing is that it probably seems like she came up quick, but I'm sure if you like look at her social media, she probably was like posting and failing for a minute. Because it always seems like, you know, someone comes up quick, but like even now it has been like 3 weeks. See, I can't do that. I mean, okay, I can do that. I did do that. So here's what happened. Um, when I first created a YouTube, which I didn't even want to create a YouTube, but something told me to like start doing YouTube. So when I first created it, I was posting 3 shorts a day. 3 shorts a day. And they would usually be like 30 to 45 seconds. And I was getting followers, and I was getting like positive, you know what I mean? But and then the thing about my shorts, and you can go back and like look at them, is that on average they would get at least 500 views on average. And then I would gain like 2-3 followers like maybe a week. And then now that I've been going live, I usually gain 10 to 15 followers a day. A day. Oh, but the reason I stopped doing shorts was because I posted in that YouTube group, and someone told me that the watch hours for shorts don't count towards monetization. And I was like, well, what the fuck? I've been posting 3 shorts a day. So I'm grateful for like the followers it gained me, but like it was kind of like for no reason. It was kind of a waste of time. Kind of. But I can't really say that though, because people who follow me from the live, they go back and watch the shorts, and then they get like a better idea of like who I am, what we do, and everything like that. So the mature side of me wants to be like, you know what I mean? It's all for a reason. Yep, I get the same when I go live too, like 10 to 12. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and then because it wasn't counting towards the watch hours, I think I only have like 2 or 3 long form videos. So in total, I had like 23 watch hours. And then since I've been going live, it's like one time I got 40 watch hours from one live. I screenshotted that. Yep, that's true. When they go back, my grandfather used to punch out horses. Jeffrey, we missed you. We missed you, Jeffrey. How are you? Jeffrey comes in here all the time. Sometimes my mods have to like mod him though, cause he be on some other shit. Thank you. That's so funny. I'm like, hi Joey, good morning. Like, I don't know what, maybe it's just your profile picture. I screenshot my watch hours after it finishes. Literally, if you look on my camera roll, all you see is my screenshots of the watch hours, which I guess I'm kind of like, I need proof so I can submit it to YouTube for any sort of discrepancies. But in reality, if you've ever tried to reach out to them, it's like they're not gonna, they don't seem like they're gonna fix your problem, is what I'm saying. You've been working on your dance moves. Jeffrey, what did you say the last time that got you muted? I thought it was funny, Jeffrey. And honestly, if we weren't driving, I would have been like, you know what? No, don't mute him. Maybe, possibly. But I have a feeling that was just the beginning of what you were saying. Yeah, it's my profile picture, that's why. Yeah, probably. I have popsicles in my basement. Jeffrey, you scare me. You guys do not take the popsicles from Jeffrey. Jeffrey, where are you from? So we know where not to be. It says I've been live for 42 minutes. That's a good turnout because it's only 7:43 here. And none of my friends, well, I mean, you joined, but none of like the regular people who joined have even joined yet. I know, right? It was pretty fast. Kind of painless, I guess. It helps when there's someone talking. If there's no one talking, I'm like, okay guys, I will talk to you later. Like, I'm quick to get off of there. That's good, you have regular friends. Yeah, David's a regular. Jeffrey's a regular, but he just says random shit like that. Yeah, see? Canadian with a hint of pepper. So you're part like Mexican or what does that mean? Yeah, if they're not talking, I get off too. Yeah. See, I just like I've had guys say weird shit sometimes, obviously. Like one guy was like, just stay on for a little longer, like I'm almost finished. So that makes me want to like take down their username, because usually people use the same username over platforms, and then just like screenshot that and send it to their mother so she knows your son is online talking like this. But I just don't have the time. I would literally be busy all day. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me you were from Canada. We don't have a lot of Canadians. Yep, to their mother. For real. Like, they'll be saying weird shit. It just depends though. 9 times out of 10, I usually say some weird shit back. should probably shower. So then, like, right now, I've timed out people for 24 hours too. What's the 1.4 thousand seconds? What does that equate to? I don't know why it times it out like that. I heard you could do backflips on the bus. Who lied to you? I've never done a backflip in my life. So right now, like, I'll get off. I'll log off here and then kind of like shower, get like the RV ready to go, because when we are driving, then I'll go live and I'll do my makeup. This man is crazy. I know, you kind of have to love it though. Oh damn, that's your tattoo. Nice. Yeah, I got a tattoo right here. I got a tattoo here. I got on my foot, and I have one on this arm too. He's entertaining. It's almost my kind of humor, honestly. I think that's why he stays. Because we do go back and forth. Where is Tommy the Noodle? That's racist, Jeffrey. That's very racist. Do they not have like sensitivity, cultural, what is it called? Like cultural sensitivity training in Canada? Wow, lots of tattoos. How many do you have tattoos? Yeah, you gotta have those types of people. It keeps it interesting. When I said cultural sensitivity training, it reminded me of the time that Starbucks had to close down for a day because they pretty much assumed that a black guy that was in there drinking coffee was homeless, and like I think they wouldn't let him use the bathroom, or I don't know what they did, but they treated him like shit. And they had to close. I think he sued. I've never smoked or drank before in my life too. Okay. Alright. I never really was much of a drinker. But then as part of like when you have weight loss surgery, your stomach, how do I even explain it? It bypasses most of your intestines. So you don't process the alcohol the same. So one shot for me is like 3 or 4. And when I was younger, I think I was like 22. I remember I had like first had the surgery, and I had like a shot of Fireball. I was so gone. So gone. So gone. I skipped meds for this. That makes sense, Jeffrey. That makes sense. Now your behavior makes sense. Yeah, I guess that a lot of people, well, I know that a lot of people have like transfer addictions. So because they can't eat food anymore or eat a lot of food that they want to, then they will start drinking a lot, and then they'll become alcoholics. No, I've never ever smoked a cigarette before. Especially in the military, it's bad. Yeah, I used to be a dealer at the casino, and a lot of my coworkers after work would just like get so drunk. So drunk. I also have been accused of ironing my underwear, but mom is a liar. Deployment and friends getting killed when we deploy. Damn, that's fucked. That is fucked. That's crazy. Hi, Clarissa. Good morning. Maybe I'll start a poll on my next live. I'm gonna start a poll and I'm gonna, well, no, not on live, because it needs to be able to like have a picture. But I'm gonna post like which kind of nail should I do. But I think I'm just gonna do a basic nail. Just basic. I used to do like kind of like colorful nails, but then I just like turned 30. Can I join your punk band detective unit? No. And you're not supposed to know about that. Yes, do that nail pull. Yeah. Maybe I'll do it on Instagram and do it like on my story or something. So, do the people that know you, like your friends and family, are they supportive of you on social media? Well, first of all, how long have you been a YouTuber? Because I think we started doing YouTube in August or September, I want to say. Hugh's family is very supportive. It's really cute because sometimes his dad will join the live. His dad will join the lives. And his mom's really supportive. She always comments on everything. Damn, you've done YouTube since 2008? Whew. See, my YouTube, I think it says it was started in like 2022 or something. But initially, when I first started doing YouTube, I was posting about mobile home investing. So I had like videos of me doing like calls with sellers and like kind of like educational. But I don't know. I don't know why I didn't make a new channel. But dang. Have you been recognized before in public? Deployed to Afghanistan. How long were you there? Sorry, I asked you like 30 questions in one. The police know you have a water slide. That could mean a couple of different things. Hey, so one time, this was like, on TikTok I only have 1,000 subscribers. Like, well, no. Yeah, like 1,000 or 1,500 or something. And I was getting my oil changed, and the guy was like, "Hey, I know you. You're the girl from TikTok." And like, I just got so embarrassed. I just got so embarrassed. Like, but I mean, now the YouTube name is on the back, so people, if they're driving, they're usually like the passenger will type in the name, and then they'll pull up alongside of us and they'll like show us on their phone like, "We're following you." I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. Okay. Have it your way, I guess. I was deployed for a year in Iraq as well. Damn. 20 years in the military. That's a long ass time. So then how did you retire? Like, how does that work? I used to be married to a veteran, and the one benefit that I got was that I have a Navy Federal account. That's my benefit. Oh shit, okay. So during COVID, I worked for the government for the COVID project, and there was a girl who was in the military, and I think she was getting a check for disability or something. Like, she was making a lot of money because they were paying us $50 an hour, and she was making some sort of disability check, and she was pregnant. So I think she got more. I don't know. I don't know how that worked. I usually don't ask too many questions. I like Navy Federal though. The only thing I don't like is that they're in the Midwest. There's no Navy Federal banks at all. Yep, she was getting paid. But you know, good for her though. Jane, like annually, honestly, good for her. Because as much as the government usually tends to fuck us over, none at all. No, none. None. But I have to figure out. We got a rotisserie chicken yesterday from Sam's Club, so I'm thinking about taking some of the meat from that and making like a rice soup or something. I don't know. Doing something for breakfast. What do you eat for breakfast? Oh man, are you like one of those really healthy people? Because I know you said you don't smoke or drink. Hey, you know what? You could go live with me. Dang, the live would be popping then. It's something about two people being on live that just draws a different like sort of crowd. Girl, I don't eat breakfast. My bad. My bad. You'll go live? Well, not now because I have to get in the shower and kind of like get my life together a little bit. Can I interest you in a friendly game of pancake surprise? Jeffrey, where's my other phone? Hold on. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. Let me see if it lets me turn my hotspot. 1 second. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Okay. I just want to show you my flapjacks. What part of Canada are you from, Jeffrey? Yeah, I think I'm about to get off of here. That way I can get ready and then I'll be back so I can go live and do my makeup. Cause you're from the streets? What was it called again? When we were in Washington, we were by Canada. We were by British Columbia, though. Jeffrey, what are you gonna do today? Jeffrey never answers any of my questions with a straight answer. My coffee's all gone. Okay, we'll just leave and then I'm gonna go get ready and then I'll be back in the next like maybe hour or so. And then I'll be doing my makeup and everything. I know you're dying to see that. I have a degree in pillow economics. Okay, Jeffrey, I'm gonna actually leave and go and pray for you. So I'll be back and hopefully there's a change. Hopefully. Ooh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get off of here, get my life together, and I'll be back. Bye, guys.